Hello, hello, my crafty friends. This is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on to share with you Little Box of Horrors. This is Shaped Edition Hop with some of my lovely crafty friends. We've been doing several little mini hops and just having some fun with the Halloween paper and spooky season. We have got the lovely Kim Murray as our hostess. We've got Debbie Adams, Denise Abate-Smith. We have Kim Hurd, Tiffany McGill, and myself. And this collaboration is shaped boxes. Are they spooky? I don't know, maybe. Are they fun? Yes. Can you fill it up with candy? Abso-freaking-lutely. There's lots of candy. I sent my husband out on a mission to bring me the big box of chocolates from, I think he went to Sam's Club. They always seem to have the big boxes of large candy bars. So that's what we're working with today. And I have some other smaller items. So for me today, I love Halloween crafting. I've been crafting Halloween, I want to say since August. And I'm just having a great time with it. But I will tell you, I am just about at the end. Because it's almost the end of October, correct? But we're just about at the end here. And all of these cute little projects will, the candy will go to the kids, of course. But in today's selection, my 3D little boxes of horror came in shapes of this one right here in front of us, of something I already had in my stash. And it's adorable. I love it. But let's start off with this one here. This one here is for these very cute, delicious, I don't know if you've all had these, but when your honey bear brings these home and he goes, babe, look, I've got chocolate. And I'm like, oh, a man after my heart. You create a box for it, right? Or some way to hold it. Now, we are connoisseurs of some types of chocolate. I am a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup girl, also a Snickers, but I will try these out, and they were delicious. But what I did create, and I just got this die, and I was influenced by, I'd seen some people doing, it's like a flower bouquet. It's KS Craft, and it is a bouquet wrapper. So here's the die right here. It literally, I went on vacation, I came back, and it arrived the next day. How did that happen, you say? I put it in my shopping cart at Amazon while I was on vacation. Excuse me. Vacation cough. Anyway, I ordered it and it arrived because I thought, well, first off, I love to do flowers, and I do have a flower on the front of this, but others, it's a little box, and I was kind of excited about that. I'm like, oh, okay, I can use that for what its intention is, but what else can I do with it? And this is what else you can do with it. So what I did, let me take this out. This paper is from Recollections. I ordered it from Michael's when I did a big order of paper. But this is, I don't know what it's called. Ooh. The paper is very kind of spooky-ish and vintagey old skeletons, and it's spooky, but I loved it. It reminds me of wallpaper from your grandmother's house, right? What I did, I put it together. I have, I want to say I used 65-pound cardstock here. I kept it basic. I don't know if people are going to keep it or whatever, because I'm going to gift this one. But 110 or 65-pound cardstock. This paper from Recollections is single-sided, so you don't feel terrible about wasting a side of that paper. I did my flower, but I just tucked some of, y'all know I've been talking about this fringy, cool flower wrap. And you'll have to know that I also bought other colors. I was really excited about that. But kind of put that in there and made it a little more spooky. Is it spooky? Do you feel like you're getting some spooky, delicious candy? I love it. But the die was super duper easy to use, to put together. I like that it had the layers, and then you've got, you know, the basics of your little box. So that was very fun. I'm going to set this off to the side. I did the poison bottle. I don't remember where this poison bottle is from, this particular one, but I made a box out of it. Having spent a lot of time on Tiffany's channel looking at boxes, learning how to make boxes, I just created my own box for this and then glued these on the front. And in it, so when I say big candy here, I'm talking, isn't that where we want to go, right? This box holds a lot of candy. And I would say, look, these were delicious. There's some suckers in here. So it holds a lot. And I just, again, I did a flower. I don't remember if it's a KS Craft or a Scrap Diva flower. I will say I have not all of them, but I have a lot of them. The words that I created, you can see I've kind of used them all on everything that I've worked on. This, to me, was like bones. I don't know who the words belong to, you know, what die that is. I have everything mixed up currently, and I'll have to put it all away properly. And then this adorable black cat with the little heart nose and the little purple eyes. Do cats have purple eyes? No, but my cat will. And the cute little mouth. So is she scary? Yes or no? I don't know. She was supposed to have a hat, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go the extra mile and put the hat on. I might still do that. I enjoyed working with my gel pen. I love writing on black paper, dark paper with gel pen, and that's what made me think of that. So this is this spooky box with a lot of goodies in it. And then I did this spooky box. So this one, I will tell you for sure, this is a Scrap Diva sand pail die. I think she just had an add-on part for this pail. I did not purchase that. I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted, but I'm inspired by it. Sometimes I see the add-ons for the dies and I'm like, oh, I need to get that. And sometimes I don't. And all I could think about was, maybe I should have got that. But then I've been using everything out of my stash, and we've got the pumpkin face where that comes off of somebody's die. I don't know which it is, but I did my own add-on. How's that? I did my own add-on. But I've made the pail before. I love the sand pail. I've used it. It comes... This is not the shovel that it comes with. This comes out of one of her other dies. I believe. Like a journal die, I think. And I'm like, well... We are grave diggers during this season for spooky season, so here it is. The bats are, I believe, KS Craft. Again, with the words, I don't know. There's somebody's, I don't know who. But I did a shaker. I used the box just as if I were making a sand pail. And I did the pumpkin face, or the jack-o'-lantern face, off of another die that I had. And it's already dimensional that way. I did not use the handle that came with it. I just cut out one on my own. I just measured it out. It's, 1 inch, and stuck it down. It's pretty long. Didn't know how long I wanted it. Now, I will also tell you, this fits a lot. If you can kind of see inside, I've got a little bit of goodies in here. We've got the large, we've got a Reese's peanut butter cup. We have got 2 Hershey bars in there. So, and will more fit in here? Absolutely. I mean, I think this is a great party item, and I think I might make some more of these. I did 110-pound cardstock. The paper that I have in front of me, Spook-tacular by Echo Park, is the orange paper that I used for the base of it, and it says boo everywhere, so that was a perfect base for this. And I just had, there is no rhyme or reason to any of what I do on a regular, because I am who I am, but this right here is what I used for the inside. I did not make this mix. This was given to me a long time ago by a friend. She says, here, do you want all this? And I'm like, oh. And then it was, in my stash forever, and I've been mixing it with other bits and pieces. But this turned out really cute. I like making things dimensional, and I like things that stick out. So obviously this is my shovel, which is a Scrap Diva one it's a really cool journal die, and I will bring it out. And I never used the shovel until now, which is funny. It's adorable, though. It works. And then the bats everywhere. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. And then the big project. Oh, my goodness. This is a KS Craft coffin. I believe it built itself as a purse. Would I carry around a coffin purse if I were wearing my black tulle Wednesday style party dress? Yes, I would. So interestingly enough, will I think about that? And maybe now that I'm thinking about it, will I make a purse out of this? Not this particular one, but I do have a skill set that I could make a real purse out of this. Okay, well, there we go. That's a thought process. Don't anybody hold me to that. Anyway, this project, there's a lot of pieces in this die. And this has been sitting on my desk for a little bit. It took a while for me to get it, and I knew I was going to make this box. A lot of pieces, super simple to put together. I felt it was super simple to put together. And as I'm looking at it, I'm a little crooked here, but I have to say I did put a different paper here. And instead of starting all over, I pulled paper off and kind of jacked it a little bit. But I think for right now, what I'm doing with it, I think it's perfect. This is going to stay on my desk. And I will tell you, I love this box. I did something a little different. I added this on the back because as you see it right here, it sits up, and that's how I'm going to keep it. But again, the flowers, I did a little bit of vellum from another, I got from Recollections from Michael's. I got 2 pads of paper. It's vellum paper, and it's really pretty. And so I cut out parts of the flower, one of the layers on each one of the flowers has a piece of vellum flower in it. And it just kind of made it match more of the box that I was working on. So it has this beautiful scalloped heart edge on the back, which I had put a shiny paper on the back of it, and I'm like, I hated it. So instead of starting from scratch, I pulled it off. And so it's a little wavy here, but it's okay. It tells me it's old and spooky. The flowers, I have never used this die. I remember buying the die I don't remember where it came from, but I remember it was in my stash, and this is additional goodies that you could do. So I used the spider web, and I cut it out, and if you can see here in the background, I just added it onto the acetate front, because I didn't have acetate that I wanted to cut up and use in this project. Excuse me. I'm still in vacation mode. Anyway, again, did the shovel. I, with a word, put it on the front of there. This guy opens up, and I have my skeleton friend Bob in there. This is his home. Sorry about that. I bought a box of, there might be 50 of these in my house. I think there's 50 of these little guys running around. Anyway, this box will hold a lot. I have got some of this floral wrap in here, and I will tell you, it holds a lot of candy. We're going to borrow the candy from here so that you can kind of see a little bit. But these large bars go in, and you can add even some more, and you can close this little guy up. Am I going to hide candy in there? Yes, I am. On my desk, I will hide candy. I think that'll be wonderful. I really enjoyed this. I was really excited to get it, and it was worth the wait, and it really was worth. I'm not telling you, it wasn't easy to put together, but it wasn't that hard either. My friend is going to go back in. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't horribly uneventful. I enjoyed the process, and I love how it absolutely turned out, and how you can do so much with it. You know, you could also turn it into a regular coffin box, but I bought it because it had the doors. I wanted the doors, and that's what I got. So that, my friends, is my offering of Little Shop of Horrors shaped box edition. Please go down and in the box below, I will have my friends, my crafty friends, in the box below. Go visit their channels. Go see what they created. We've all shared some of the little tidbits of things we were making, and I'm wowed. I hope you are all wowed and inspired to, do a little more Halloween crafting before time is up. So we've got Kim Murray, Debbie Adams, Denise Abate Smith, Kim Hurd, Tiffany McGill. Go down, click on their channels, go see what they did. Go like it, go share it, comment in kindness, go get inspired. And if you're going to join us, please show us what you made. I know some people are having some giveaways. I don't know if I'm going to, but if I do, it'll be a secret one, and you'll see it. All right, my friends. Happy spooky Halloween. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you again soon.